Hey Aries, how are you doing? This reading is for Aries for the week of August the 11th to the 17th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Aries? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Seven of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Nine of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Tower, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And your outcome, Temperance. Beautiful energy. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. Okay. Aries, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords can be strategy, very strategic, making swift, quick movements and not telling people you're beeswax. Because what's coming towards you is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles grows into the King of Pentacles. So don't underestimate being a student. This is also research or taking a course, taking a class, upgrading your skills. But I'm also getting something about a message, a text message that you might be avoiding or ignoring that you need to write. Because in your focus, you have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is you're tired, you're beat up, you have a lot of battle scars. But this is also get prepared. Or there is something about preparation. So prep work. And there is also somebody who is hiding or avoiding of sending a message. This is also if you are wanting something more in life, it's your soul desiring growth. And heretofore, you're kind of like sneaking away. What is this Seven of Swords? We won't speak about, yeah, there could be some kind of liar, cheater, stealer, thief, somebody who robs your time, money, and energy. But it is also a deceptive behavior towards you where Nine of Wands is you protecting something that you are creating or need to place boundaries where boundaries are necessary. So somebody is getting away, like being cheeky or sneaky. What is this Seven of Swords? It can also be a deceptive behavior where your body needs rest. And instead of taking some downtime, it's like you just keep going, which is actually creating more damage to your body. So listen to your body more. And the Hermit. Major Arcana 4, Virgo. And the Hermit is about shining your light into dark spaces. It is also about an internal reflection, healing, or there's something about avoiding healing a situation or ignoring. The Hermit can also be needing to get out of the house. Something about hermiting or hiding out. I'm also getting somebody who's hiding information. Somebody here is trying to show you it. It's like right here. That can also be if you're avoiding counseling, therapy, healing. It's like somebody here is ignoring it. Page of Pentacles can also be somebody who is a breadcrumber or is longing, but they are still withholding information or holding back. You know, the Hermit is also about wisdom and knowledge. So here, you're packed with all this knowledge and wisdom, and instead of doing something with it, or even having conversations, you're like tiptoeing around it, or avoiding a call, avoiding something about a call. Page of Pentacles. This could also be student or learned lessons. And the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you know, the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles is fresh new energy. It is also you having some kind of great idea. But now you have to take this great idea and make it happen. I'm also getting something about children or childcare. So this is maybe draining a lot of your time and energy. And this Page of Swords can also be watching, stalking, or feeling triggered. So when triggers come up, if anybody triggers you, it's just an indication that something from your past is not healed. I'm also getting something about a person talking a big story and their words don't reflect their actions. So somebody who is like running away from some kind of conversation, that can also be you. What is this Nine of Wands? Nine of Wands can also be, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of where I live. Okay, well, spruce up your resume and hand your resume out everywhere. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of dealing with this running, chasing situation. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of whatever. This is also my obnoxious brat in the tarot. Also, somebody who is power texting you. Somebody who is power texting you or watching on you, spying on you. And the High Priestess. Major Arcana for Pisces. Also read that as Cancer. Don't block or ignore your intuition. If you know that there's a red flag, stop ignoring it. And this is also prescience, knowing something before it happens. It means you're prepared now. So this could be upgrading your skills, taking a course, taking a class, or doing something outside your norm. It means going out, airing your fur, doing something differently, but getting more outdoors. Because right here, the Hermit is like being in hermit mode, not doing anything. And with the High Priestess, not doing anything, but prepared. You also have to pay attention to your intuition, because this is also secrecy and mystery. Can also be deceptive behavior, where there's something that you're glossing over. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is overworked, feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, feeling underappreciated. Ten of Wands can also be a bunch of obligations that are not for your highest good. So need to place a boundary and say yes when you actually mean yes, and say no when you mean no. Because people could be robbing your time, money, and energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Tower. The Tower is about anything that's built on a faulty, fake foundation, a quagmire, a sinkhole, needs to be blown up. And somebody here, this could also be a passed on angel or, you know, a passed on loved one trying to get your attention on this. And it's a beehive. But I'm also getting something about behavior. Beehive, behavior. Somebody's behavior. What is this Tower? This is about having some kind of huge realization, an awakening. But there also could be something about dismantle and conflict. But what you resist persists, and don't block your intuition. Your gut feeling is right. And the Nine of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So you have three nines here. Nines in the tarot are usually endings. So there is something coming to an abrupt ending. But not all is lost here, Aries, because you're being divinely guided. You're also protected on your journey. And this Nine of Swords is thinking and thinking and overthinking and stressing about a person, place, or a situation to the point where you're paralyzed in thought and can't take action. So Seven of Swords is not talking, not talking, not talking. Okay, I'm ready to, you know, put my resume out there. I'm ready to have this conversation. And then there also is not talking, but feeling really lethargic or burnt out. So closed mouths don't get fed, squeaky wheel gets the grease. Nine of Swords can also be sleepless nights, anxiety, worry that there is a tower. And your intuition is correct, because this is about equilibrium. This is about doing things within balance and moderation, not rushing yourself or overexerting yourself. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually grounding your energy. Come back into your body. This is also how much more do you want to sacrifice and compromise of self. I'm also getting an energy of you're waiting this person out and this person's waiting out for you to conversate. See, avoiding, not talking, and same thing. Protecting something here. It's like you got your shield up. Your wall is really high. So what is this temperance? This means emotionally. How are you feeling emotionally in your job? Let's just say this is a job. Well, let's put it this way. There's no cups. There's no cups. So there's no joy. There's no fun in the workplace. Physically, are you getting out in nature? Are you diet prepping, meal prepping, drinking your H2O, stopping and smelling the roses? No, you're completely burnt out. I'm also getting an element of meditation brings about answers and clarity. And then your passed on loved one here is like, yeah, the answer is within, so without. You have a lot of help here from the universe. So what is this? Patience. And the 10 of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the 10 of Cups and this is a very healing and therapeutic type of an energy. It's finding a balance and equilibrium and compromising. But some of you have compromised a lot for your family and friends. This is also your happily ever after, returning to good health and healing, and financial recovery. This is also relationships improving. And there is something about, see how you're in nature, bare feet. See all these little bees? Ace of Swords. Okay, so what is this? 7 of Swords. So if you're spying, watching, or stalking someone on social media or keeping tabs on another person, that's wasting your time and energy when you could be doing something for yourself. Like, I don't know, taking a yoga class, joining a running club, I don't know, whatever you feel like doing there, Aries. 7 of Swords and the Hermit. And the 4 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. See how this is a withdrawn and a withdrawn from a situation? But this can also be healing, can happen with a foundation and stability. Somebody also here is something about your foundation and stability, like getting together with friends, family, loved ones. This can also be reuniting. But there is also ignoring or wanting freedom. So somebody here wants more freedom. And that's also get out of your house. You've been avoiding or ignoring that. See, Hermit. Hermit is like you've been in some kind of slumber. It's like waking up the bear. Waking up the bear. Okay. What is this? Page of Pentacles. Somebody is longing to message you. You're longing for someone to message you. Or vice versa. You know what I mean. And the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you know, the Queen of Swords is here's the facts, here's the truth. There also could be something about pressure or somebody harshly judging a book by its cover. That can also be an ex or somebody single, widowed, a divorcee. This person might have 2 children. That can also be you divorcing your job, divorcing whatever here, Aries. And 9 of Wands, don't block your intuition. And this can also be secrecy or deceptive behavior, because there's usually a scroll that the High Priestess is holding, And it's information. It's information you already know. What you resist persists. And justice. Beautiful energy. So there is something about a contract, and this is how to get out of some kind of lease. That can also be something about legal issues going on in some kind of contract. It doesn't just involve you. Maybe this is about selling a home. This is about getting some kind of great advice or insight. This is a second opinion. And justice is also about firm and fair decisions, balancing of the scales, equal give and take, and standing in a place of integrity. There's a win-win for you in the forecast. This is also karma. And is this fair? That's all you have to ask. 3 of Swords. You could be dealing with a Libra. What is this Tower and 9 of Swords? Somebody is stressing about this Tower. It feels like a split, to be honest with you. But you have a lot to look forward to. And this could be like business partnership. And the 3 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. 3 of Pentacles in the upright is collaboration and teamwork and cooperation. It also can be something about building a solid foundation. In the blocked and challenged position, this is people not getting along and have different points of views, different ways of working, so there's no cooperation. This is also something about maybe a foundation in a home. I feel like you're ignoring something, that there might be something in the home. So if you're buying a home, get a second opinion that somebody knows something about a home, because you don't want to buy a lemon. Somebody here is trying to show you something. Temperance. Temperance and 10 of Cups. And the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And you know, the King of Wands, typical court card for Leo. 10 of Cups is big heart. And there is something about the compromise and sacrifice. But that is also a natural born leader, a warrior, somebody who's bold, brave, takes action. That can also be something becoming your own CEO, becoming your own entrepreneur. But I'm also getting something about passion and desire. You could also be meeting somebody through a friend of a friend or a family friend. 4 of Swords, rest, recovery, rejuvenation. Give me one more card for the blocked and challenged position. Stressing about networking. So who you're networking with. Something about your network. Changing who you network with. Changing who you collaborate with. And the Ace of Pentacles. There could also be finances tied up in some kind of like home or mortgage. I'm also getting legal situations going on that you have been avoiding or ignoring. So this is about like something legal. This is also about legal. And then you have the home, but then you also have the Justice card and something here. Like a lump sum in, like you almost have like money tied up and some kind of investment. But don't ignore, like if, let's just say you go more towards the red, don't ignore anybody who is calling you and like consolidate this debt. Temperance. Yes, do things with a balance and moderation. It means Don't overspend, don't overeat. Find a nice balance. This is really balanced, beautiful energy. But that's also leadership. Lead by example. What is this? Somebody is trying to steal something from the home. Or here, there's something that you're ignoring that is trying to get your attention on the foundation. This could also be marriage. And the Ace of Wands. Reigniting passion. But the Ace of Wands is creativity, passion, desire, attraction. But you're mirroring another person. I'm also getting say yes to new open doors. Say yes to anything that comes your way. Blocking your intuition about justice. So you could be like, oh no, everything is just great. Is it? Nine of Wands. The Lovers. The Lovers is like change in heart, change in direction, a strong pull, a strong connection. Your intuition, just don't ignore the red flags or don't ignore that gut feeling. If something doesn't feel right in some kind of contract, any kind of contract, I would get more information or talk to this Queen of Wands or this King of Wands. You know, I can also see you finding a nice balance here. But I'm also getting something about Sag energy and family. This person is very patient, very kind and loving and happy. But you know, King of Wands could also be somebody who is very motivating or an inspiration. This is also getting a second opinion or great advice. And it might trigger you of what this person tells you for advice. If it triggers you, there's something still stemming from your past that you haven't healed. I accept my life as it is. So it is what it is. So when you can have acceptance for your life exactly how it is, having grace, having gratitude, more will come. In prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. And that's a 44. Plus you have the 4 on the board. So 444. Something about like home and family. Longing for home. Longing for connection. I am one with the infinite consciousness. And that's a 45. So 44 goes to the 45. I am one with the infinite consciousness. So consciousness means consciously aware of what is going on. Like nothing is getting past you. But are you consciously aware? Or this can also be waking up and being like, oh, I didn't realize that this was happening. Or somebody was like taking money or, you know, taking more than they deserved in some kind of, I don't know if you're buying a home, selling a home, there's something here because there's finances tied up, but people are not getting along. So maybe you have to fire people. You don't want to do that, but your gut intuition is telling you, yeah. And then it says bankrupt, past due. So again, if people are calling you and asking for money, just pick up the phone and consolidate the debt. But I'm also getting something about like something has or is expired. Like it's past due. It's past its expiration date. It means you've stayed too long in a situation. You've overextended yourself. I'm also getting something about you have home and family though that are well-tempered. Too busy winning. Running. So this could be trying to like run away from your problems, just saying la-di-da-di-da, nothing's happening here. Yeah, I'm too busy winning. But I feel like there is something that your intuition knows, but you're ignoring it. I'm also getting, if somebody runs away from you, don't chase this person, because this person could also be a bum or wants to bum off you. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, and facts. Right here, that's the Page of Swords. You know, somebody who is, you know, being inquisitive. It is also somebody who is spying, keeping tabs on another individual. I'm also getting something about like somebody stalking your social media, or getting proof and evidence that maybe, I don't know how to explain of how this feels. Something's not right. Your intuition knows, and it's in some kind of contract. But you think everything is okay right now. Cock blocking. You could also be cock blocking somebody for good reason, but I'm also getting something about like blocking phone conversations, or blocking something out so you don't address the problem. Let's get one more card. What is this? Bankrupt. It's almost like somebody's fake flexing here. Like somebody's like, yeah, I'm on my A game, but really they're photo proof, getting evidence, screenshot, getting evidence. I'm also getting something about fraud. There's something about fraud. It's almost like somebody is taking a day off or taking a leave of absent, and then this person is out, you know, running a marathon and doing other things. Frauds and scams. So pay attention to get rich quick schemes as well. Basket, recognition and reward for merit right here. Everything is going to balance out, but something right now is quite turbulent, and just don't ignore the red flags in some kind of contract. Firecracker, excitement. And right here, Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. So longing to reconnect with someone, but I'm telling you, if you trust in divine timing, you're going to get something even better. Something that brings you a lot of joy or happiness, or you could go somewhere with another person and meet somebody through a friend of a friend or a family friend. Casket, someone going out of your life or an ending to a situation. Table, hard work ahead, and then you have Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So just don't ignore the red flags. And then you also have an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. And Butterfly, a change for the better. So remember when there's a cock blocking as well? You don't have time for that either. Like, nobody has time for a wham bam, thank you ma'am. You want the real deal. It's coming. But I do feel like it's when you're out and about and having fun, and trust in divine timing. Trust that the best is yet to come, but you still have to let things fall away in order to have this. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you here, Aries. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.